Yeah. Fucking.
The USDA tried to do the same shit.
Actually, the PA division of the ACLU came in and just told me to eat a dick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I heard that from your video.
In Pennsylvania, the rule is you don't fuck with the Amish. That's the rule here.
Yeah,
legit. It's a very basic thing. Like, there are people who you do fuck with, the people you don't fuck with. The Amish are people you don't fuck with. They're in that category. You just
even the mob don't fuck with them.
Right.
They're great. Why would you want to fuck with them?
Right. I mean, the feds. The feds will mess with anybody that they see as a threat to their power, and they'll do it as to make an example of everybody else.
No, they're not thinking that far.
They're not that smart.
They're not. They're not thinking they are. So, like, all right. I'm gonna tell you a story about me going to court. Right.
All right.
I was on bail for 3 years. Right, facing 15 years, and everybody kept asking me, like the same question. It was like, oh man, what do you think? What are they saying? What are you thinking? This type of thing, right? And like, eventually I came down to this truth of what it is that you're a box at Amazon, right? Who a worker packed last Thursday at noon or like 3:00 in the afternoon. That Amazon worker doesn't remember you, just like the court doesn't remember you in the same way.
Like assembly line?
Yeah, that's what this is. They're not making an example out of anybody. They're just a dumb machine that doesn't work.
That and they're just doing something so they can pretend they're doing a job so they don't get fired.
No. They're doing what they think they're supposed to do because they're fucking dumb. Right, they're literally, it's just a giant machine that's completely broken. And if you get in its path, it's just going to roll you over. That's what the government is.
It's a boulder rolling down a hill.
Yeah, it doesn't even notice you. Right, you're an ant as a boulder rolls down the hill. That's what you are. Right, That's what this Amish guy is. Like, the government doesn't even know it did this.
It's too big to know. They don't even know how many laws are in the books. They even admitted it.
They have no idea. Like, if you look on Google and go, how many laws are there? And like, it'll say, we don't know. It'll say like somewhere between 15,000 and 50,000. And that's a rather large thing. And that's just a federal level.
I'm going through the U.S. code right now and try 100,000.
And there's no way.
If you look it up on Google, they don't know.
Well, I know, but I'm going to the U.S. code. When you look at the annotation of the U.S. code, it's 100,000 codes, statutes, and regulations.
It's like like you said with the military.
And the worst part is there's no way that you can follow all of those laws.
And that's just federal. That's not state and local codes.
Right. Because I hear that some people, I think it's like estimated like 6 laws you break a day, not even knowing they exist.
You commit 6 felonies a day that you don't even know.
Yeah. There's a special on John Stossel, I remember, where these little girls were selling lemonade and the cop told them they couldn't. And so the mom went to the judge, and even the judge was like, wait, that's against the law? What the fuck? Not even the judge knew.
A lot of obscure laws. That's why when it gets to the judicial, so the ATF, like I was saying earlier, is just packaging up for the judicial system. Is their problem. All they do is, jot down the facts and set it up and hand it off. And they get, they're hitting their numbers, so whatever. But, the thing about it is when you finally get to judicial, it's supposed to be built upon God's law. And when you're talking to a judge, it's almost like a doctor who takes a Hippocratic oath. The judge is supposed to be operating on the level that, we have man's law.
I'm watching the chat, man. I'm watching the chat, my brother. You know what I'm saying? I just, we got 23 people in the chat. You know what I'm saying? I'm not putting them all up. And we have 6 people on the stream, so I can't just keep interrupting the motherfucking, put.
It's all right. I'm actually gotta go to bed. Y'all take care.
All right, see you later, man.
Right. I'm going to do the same, y'all.
All right. Well, I'm saying it's been 2 hours and 15 minutes. We can probably shut this down, but thank you everybody for coming out. You know what I'm saying? Mountain Arrow Showdown, Florida, man, TK, motherfucking Coon, man, listen, fucking Psycho and everybody else who showed up. Forget who else was here. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know what I mean? But I just wanted to drop this live stream because I felt like it was important to do a live stream on a Sunday night. I hope everybody, you know what I'm saying, made some money on the Super Bowl. I'm upset I lost money on the Bengals. God damn it, motherfuckers.
Rip.
Who won? I was asleep. I missed all of it. Who the hell won? I ain't even looked at news yet, so I don't know what the hell's going on.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm not the biggest sports fan on the planet, but even I knew better than to bet on the Bengals.
Yo, man, listen, all right, yo, look, I'm a fucking, I'm a whatchamacallit, I'm a hopeful individual when it comes down to it.
Shit.
You poor fucking gorilla.
Yeah.
Hey, Tom.
Hey,
Tom,
Pnoid, I got some oceanfront property in Arizona. I want you to take a look at.
A word? Yo, holler at me. What up, Mountain?
you got any greater takeaway from this whole ATF thing?
Not really. Not really.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I just wanted to point it out, you know what I mean, and like have a basic discussion about it. And like wanted to get kind of deep on the mentality of like what the Amish really are. You know, but it kind of got derailed. You know, I mean, it is what it is. Like we'll have some conversations about it then, and maybe we'll like do a deeper take about some of this shit, you know, because like I feel like it's the Amish are like the evidence and the proof of what like Western civilization's actually about. Right. It's a parallel society living inside of our society that we're completely okay with. And it's the best thing that it's the most complicated thing a ruler can do is, you know, I mean, like create almost what would be called like a human zoo. Right. And that's what the Amish are. Right. They're literally an ecosystem upon themselves. And
Microclimate.
We just let it go. Right. And we don't touch it. And that's amazing for a government to do. Not fuck with something that beautiful. Like, you know, the most important thing in some things is not touching them. And we're touching them. And I don't like that shit. It's like touching whatever. Like back in the day, we said don't touch a bird and bird won't pick it back up. We know it's not true now, but you know, that's the best thing you can do possibly sometimes is just not fuck with shit. You know?
Right.
Leave people the fuck alone. That's my values.
You know, that's my mentality.
Do all the heroin you want. Good luck with it. Leave my money alone.
You know,
leave my guns alone at that.
Yeah,
that too. Yeah.
You know, sometimes like you just like to see like every once in a while I meet somebody online, you know, who's like so like just naive and just normal, and you don't like you want to protect them, but like you don't want to like push your bullshit onto them at the same time. You know what I mean? So you try to like avoid them as best you can, but you want to like try to tell everybody else, like, man, listen, don't black pill that one. They seem like they're okay and like they're a good person. You know what I mean? Let's not ruin them. You know what I mean? Like, that's the mentality.